Are we recording? Okay. The We Bear Bears Adventure, Movie Adventure, Part 3. Okay, where did we leave off? Where did we leave off? Oh, yeah. The next day, the Bears and Chloe wake up in the RV, and they are very hungry, as it is breakfast time. As in, like, it's around 8 p.m. or something. They go to this mom and pop restaurant, and then a waitress comes and takes their order. The waitress has blonde hair and really big breasts. She takes their orders and, you know it, Grizz orders half the freaking menu. Ice Bear is disgusted again by this. Oh my god, Grizz. How much food are you gonna freaking eat? I'm a grizzly. I like eating. And I watch a lot of mukbangs. Ezra wouldn't be surprised if you found out you were filming one. After eating, they drive through Joplin and through the farmlands of Missouri and across the Mississippi River into Illinois, and eventually Chicago. They arrive in the Windy City, and Panda asks, "Isn't this where ER takes place?" Ezra replied, "Yes, ER. ER is one of Ice Bear's favorite shows. Especially with that one episode where this little girl named Claire goes to the psych ward. Anyway, as they walk down the street, Grizz sees another bear stack. In this bear stack, they see a sun bear, an American black bear, and a Gulf Islands gray bear. The sun bear says, "Hi, I'm Sunny." She points to the two other bears. "That's Vincent, and that's Brandon." Vincent says, "Hi." And Brandon just says, "Hey." Grizz says, we're here because we're being hunted by Agent Trout. Because we've caused chaos in the city of San Francisco.
San Francisco, you say? Wait, did you just mention Agent Trout?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've kind of had the same issue here. The city of Chicago also hates us.
Well, you can come with us if you like. Sunny and Vincent agreed. Vincent is the bear from over the hedge. Yeah, he fled the suburbs. Anyway, Brandon just stared at. Sunny and Vincent agreed. Brandon just stared at them with a soulless expression and didn't say anything. They walked past a sandwich shop that looked really weird. It had a cat in it named Sandwich. They walk in and Grizz, who obviously can't help himself, eats 13 sandwiches. Chloe asks,
"Why are you eating 13 sandwiches?"
Grizz responded, "I'm eating 13 sandwiches to represent the 13 districts of Panem." Ice Bear looks around, smells, and goes, "Let's get out of this terrible sandwich shop." Did you see what I did there? Anyway, they get on a flight from Chicago to Boston, and once they arrive in Boston, Grizz eats half the freaking hot dog supply at Fenway Park, and Panda steals a Ted plush. Yeah, because that's obviously what you do in Boston. They get on a train to New York City, and, you guessed it, Grizz eats an entire hot dog and drink stand. Everyone was growing sick of him at this point. Chloe ends up sneaking into the musical called Hamilton, and as the actor was singing "You'll Be Back," W song by the way, Ice Bear finds her and is captivated by the show as well. Vincent has to drag them out. They get on a bus to DC, and once they arrive, well, it should be obvious at this point. Grizz goes into the White House and eats the president's food. How is he not America's Most Wanted after that? I don't know. Just as when Chloe took a selfie with the Washington Monument, they had to flee from DC because they had to flee from Secret Service for what Grizz did. Just can't help himself, can he? Anyway, well, he's a grizzly bear. They eat a lot. Anyway, they get on a train from DC to anywhere to southward. Everywhere they go, they had to immediately leave. Pigeon Forge, Atlanta, Panama City Beach, Miami, all because Grizz ate half the freaking food supply. Yeah, don't you just hate it when that happens? You're going to a city, and then you have to immediately leave because one of your friends ate half the food supply. I hate it when that happens. Anyway, Grizz nearly ate all the food, and they had to leave Disney World because, well, Panda tried to rizz up Minnie. Yeah, she's way out of his league. Also, Mickey wouldn't like that. Anyway, in Miami, they were walking through the city, and Ice Bear complains that it's hot. It's hot.
Well, it's Miami. It's supposed to be hot.
It's Miami in June. It's gonna be hot, Vincent said. Just then, Agent Trout finds them, and he uses a book to summon a tornado to suck up the bears and Chloe. The tornado throws them into the Midwest. Panda and Grizz end up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and it's snowing for some reason. Panda asks why Grizz is eating so much. Grizz says, "Well, I'm a grizzly. I like eating. The one thing I should ask you, little bro, is that why are you trying to rizz up all these girls?" "Well, because I'm lonely." "Well, we're there." "Well, yeah, but okay." Just as when Panda was saying that, he was thinking about the girls that he tried to rizz up, which were like two. The cashier back in Colorado and Minnie back in Orlando. They all regroup at a Subway shop in downtown and finally make their way to Canada. But first, Ice Bear had to stop the 2017 his 2017 model electric vehicle they were driving in a small Iowa town called Lake Mills, because it broke down. To be continued.